Well, guys, number one, hopefully you can hear the music playing. Hopefully you hear it normally without interruptions and distortions. Beautiful music. And obviously you see what's on the screen. And you understand that this is just a piece of a piece of puzzle. You see, you can always, no questions, you can guess. That it's an example of e-pistol game. You're looking at the screenshot of a message that Dr. Z is still writing to a professor whose name is hidden here. You have to guess. It's a guessing game. Obviously, it's an epistle game, and also it's a guessing game. And it's also a calibration game. And here, what we are trying to calibrate the sense of humor. You can see here one of the images that will be a part of that piece of puzzle where it's supposed to go. And obviously, we will need your help. Number one, to calibrate sense of humor. So you guys come and read those one-liners. And sorry, apparently advertisement is coming up. No music at the moment, but we will continue. For most of us, it's absolutely no matter, no difference how this image was put together. For example, you see this ad here. Why? What happened? Well, several things. And if Dr. Z explains you, it will be boring, the same as his boring voice without that music background. For some reasons, the music kind of stuck. It's loading and loading, and apparently it was supposed to be that way. Well, you see how this text box extends beyond. We can make it shorter. Do we? Are we supposed to? Are we supposed to make it as a golden ratio? And this is a clue for you guys. This is a clue. So this is a clue how Dr. Z stumbled upon all that thing. Well, maybe he will try to show you something without giving too much of answers to these questions. But you know, this yeah, this is where Dr. Z's got this quote that summarize attitude to life mathematics of that incredible educator who is absolutely amazing and who is fighting that fight for purity of mathematics and math education. It's unbelievable. Look at all this. And specifically, it all started when Dr. Z stumbled upon this. Okay, so now you have the answer. If you don't look at it, you're supposed to come to it on your own. But this was an article in the magazine online. You see it, the name of that, and it's about golden ratio. uh, the author, and you saw had a glimpse of his name again, uh, says it's a myth, and here he explains why. And he says, well, if you look at this beautiful face, and you really need to look at the bigger picture to see how beautiful it is. You can always superimpose all sort of rectangles and then claim that the beauty derives from the proportions of the rectangle. Well, uh, very nice, incredible article, and it goes into discussions here, and you can read it on your own, and then comments here. So this is how it's all started. And Dr. Z did some research and came upon this website. And then he started writing that email, and that's where we're at the moment, writing that email supposedly together. This is the whole point. Dr. Z knows nobody plays that game, no thoughts and ideas at this moment. This moment, better say, at this point of space-time mind continuum. But there is no questions, at least in his mind, that it will be played at some point. The same space-time mind continuum. So the point is that you people supposed to come and fix that message. You're supposed to make that message close to what it's supposed to be. How in the world does he know which pieces to include if this is the right music? I hope you hear the music, or he hopes you hear the music, and not just a bunch of noises. But he, he had to cut this list, include just a few of these jokes. Again, how does he know which ones to choose? You're supposed to come and fix that piece of puzzle, because what it is, it's a piece of puzzle, digital. You puzzle together text, audio, image, and videos. And that is what he's trying to illustrate to, to this incredible educator, to whom the message is addressed, that how you play this everyday life game is obviously in his reality box, the same like you guys in your reality box. If you are at the same time, then your reality box is kind of limited. But some people in the future, they will find a way to extend the boundaries of that reality box. You know that apparently in your brain there is just one region that ties yourself, your physical body, to like to yourself to your physical body. You can say, so you can say your body to the physical self. Topology. The physical body to your real true self. Now, these people who have experience out of body, they use kind of drugs or whatever, but they discovered one professor at the Stanford University found had a patient, and he wrote the article, a paper based on just one patient. That there is that region in the brain, and he knows where it is, that ties your entangles, let's say, entangles. It's like quantum entanglement. because it's on that quantum level in your brain. Entangles your true self or your identity to your body. Well, that's something else. And that is exactly what you need to do. You need to keep in that, come up with your version of that video piece that goes in that puzzle, where you keep what is supposed to be there and you cut out what is not needed there and you add what Dr. Z missed. So you need to fix this piece of puzzle. What's going now is outrageous. Everybody starts from the scratch. Well, do it as the science does. Take what people did before you and fix it. Find the mistakes, fix the mistakes, and add new. And that's what we are trying to do here. But you understand why he kept this for such a long time. Because it's a simple thing. He can just click here and look. That's it. Now, these people in the future will kill each other, arguing how big that text box was. You cannot see it, but their models will predict exactly the same way as it was. And that video is supposed to help them to achieve the accuracy that they need. Well, they will predict a politician coming out on the screen and say exactly the words that he says with a certain accuracy. And what color his tie was, blue or red, which is most colors those politicians using these days. Well, that will give them some accuracy of 10 in power minus 2%. Now imagine that they need to achieve accuracy of 10 in power minus 20. It's not only the words that Dr. Z is saying now, it's also what he is not saying now. It's also what he's thinking he was supposed to say, but what actually he was supposed to say could be completely different. So, guys, this is everyday life game of ideas. We need your ideas how to fix this piece of puzzle. And sorry to this incredible professor, to the kind of hack his jokes, but we will share the benefits of these advertisements. You see, those embedded advertisements could be completely different. You understand that? If they don't like this, we will remove it. But hopefully they see the reason why we put it together, because it seems at this moment it was supposed to be that way. Was it exactly that true or not? We'll find out pretty soon. With your help, guys. But now we will just do this. Take this and look. He kept a little of email address for a reason, but now we will make it more difficult for people. And kept that thing at the top also for a reason. Now, where do you want Dr. Z to cut? Here or here? Well, you say it's not important. About golden rule. Is golden rule important? Well, this ratio is supposed to be 1.618, I guess. Is it close to it? Well, you'll have all that empty space. Doesn't look nice. So you'll not be that picky. Just cut it somewhere. Cut it short. And here it is. And we will take this piece, we copy this, and we put it right here. Then we will fill the gaps because here is the original message supposed to be. And it is here at that stage. And we will see, hopefully, we will keep it short because it's unbelievable. And by the way, I just wanted to show you here is a clue about the name of this professor. Okay, it's supposed to help you understand the humor of 21st century. Hopefully, he definitely misses body. Someone who understands. Well, he's playing with his own body, his own self. Nobody plays that game now. Well, that's their problem. He knows what he's supposed to know. And with this, we'll stop.